Okay, so here we've got the time it takes for some students to complete a test. So there's 70 students, took between 30 to 50 minutes to complete a test. And what I like to do is to write immediately here that this is area, quantity is area, and I like to dismiss this and reintroduce the idea as heights. Okay, so this one, if we look here, is 70. Okay, so I'm going to show that that is an area of 70. This is supposed to be an area of 85. This one is supposed to be an area of 40. Well, this one's obviously the most useful one. Okay, so I'm going to try and figure out what that height is supposed to be. Now, the width is from 20, well, that's 30, isn't it? 30 to 50, so this width here is 20. So something multiplies with 20 to give you 70. And if I use my calculator, I'm going to do 70 divided by 20, which gives me 3.5. Okay, so this height here must be 3.5. And I can use that to help me figure out what the height scale is. So if I go along here, this is supposed to be 3.5. In histogram questions, you very often get quite unusual numbers, very big, very small, or very fractional. So don't let that freak you out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so there are 14 little squares. 14 squares. And I'm going to share that divided by 14 to figure out how much each little square is worth. And you don't think you're supposed to see that. I took the 3.5 and shared it with 14 little squares. And so that I now know that each little square is worth 0.25. So that means that I now can calculate what this height is here, because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little squares, and each one's worth 0.25. So I'm going to go times 6. That means that that is 1.5. So this is 1.5. That's the height. And the width is 25. 0, 20. Oh, hang on. No, it's not. It's 30, isn't it? So that's a width of 30. So I need to go height times width. So 30 times 1.5 gives me 45. Okay, so that's the area. And as you know, area is quantity. Okay, so let's move on to this one. This has got a width of 50 to 70, so that's 20. What multiplies was 20 to give me 85. So 85 divided by 20 is 4.25. So 4.25, let's just work the scale out. So every 4, because it's 0.25, I'm going to get 5. So that's 3.5. What do I want? I want 4.25. So 2, that gives me 4 there. And 4.25, I think it's just going to be there, 4.25. Because each little square is 0.25. So if you look, I've gone 3 squares up from the previous one. So 3.5 plus 7.5 gives me 4.25. So just 3 squares up from there. Use a ruler. And this was 4.25 in height. So that the height times the width gave us the area of 85. This one, we can see it goes nice 70 to 80, width of 10. Using my scale here, let's count up. Let's just count how many little squares there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, and remember each little square is worth 0.25, so 30 times 0.25 gives us 7.5, okay, and that means that height is 7.5. And if I do the height times the width, I get 75. Remember, there's a decimal place there. Okay, so that's 75, and then last little bit I've got to do is to work out how high this box is going to be. 80 to 100 makes that a width of 20. What multiplies with 20 to give you 40? Well, that's obviously 2. And here we had, over here, 1.5. And so I need to go another 2 squares up to give me 2, which is that line there. Not easy to see, so what I'll do is go 8 squares up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 squares up, because 8 times 1.25 gives me 2. So that's a height of 2, and a width of 20 give me the 24. And just remember to fill this in with the area that we calculated here. Yeah, frequency is area. Okay, so that's that question done.